Federal indictments always get guilty of what we lawyers refer to as horizontal overreach. They put as much in it as possible in hopes that they can get a conviction on part of it. And everybody has to have their scratch. So those people that worked on part of the case have to have their counts in the indictment. People that worked on another part of the case have to have their counts in the indictment. So it's generally a mishmash, and it was certainly in this case. I made fun of it all the way through the trial, or tried to. It didn't work out, but it really was an abomination. God knows many of the things that we tried and were alleged in the indictment, neither Ken nor Jeff knew anything about. At their level of management, they didn't even know what the event was, didn't know it occurred. It's common to find that people read indictments and can't understand the indictment, that don't know what they're charged with after reading it. They have to have a lawyer try to explain to them, and sometimes it's very difficult, in particular when you get off into esoteric things like money laundering. Lawyers disagree all the time at our conferences as to what the money laundering statute means. So you're not charged with something that you commonly think of as being criminal. You're charged with something that has been created as a crime. It's different from murder, rape, robbery, and so on, which I've said earlier we do a pretty good job of litigating. Business fraud is very complex, and it has very many permutations, if you will. I don't even remember how many counts there were. I didn't bother to count. You know, the media always says a person's been indicted for 23 counts and they can go to prison for 326 years. Well, all that, so far as the lawyer is concerned, none of that counts. What counts is what actually is charged and what the likelihood under the guidelines is of a time to serve if you lose. And time to serve in this case was monumental if we lost.